welcome back everyone for some more of my Newport County Road to Glory career mode for FIFA 19. And before I start things off here talking about league tables and stuff like that, I have a couple of things I do want to talk to you, and it is bad news. And the first bit of bad news is Deshaun Neufville, however you pronounce it, came up to me and says that I offered him a contract extension because he's going to be in his final year next season. But he's going to be moving on to the end of his contract. But that's not the bad thing. But my star center back, my 82 rated center back, Sebastian Boucheri, has refused to negotiate a contract with me. So, yeah, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to move him on. Well, I'm going to have to move him on because he's going to be in the final year of his contract next season. And if I don't at least sell him before January, then I could possibly end up losing an 82 rated center back on a free, and I really don't want that. So I'm going to be looking at my options too to see who I can bring in, which I do have a couple ideas who I want to bring in. I do want to do if I can't sell him, which for me, in my experience with this game on career mode, it's hard for me to sell center backs. So I'm thinking about possibly doing a swap deal with somebody and with Boucheri. And like I said, I have a few ideas which I'm not even going to talk about until it actually looks like they're going to happen. But anyway, that's it for the bad news. Now let's look at the League Championship table. And as you can see here, I ended up blowing away the competition here. Let's do the math. Math. Let's see. 43 points ahead of Aston Villa in third place. 16 points ahead of Stoke City for the championship. So it's myself and Stoke that's going to be moving on to the Premier League. And I'm not sure about this, but I think that Aston Villa might be coming up with me. Because I did read somewhere on the news that Aston Villa it said something about promotion playoff glory or something like that. So I'm thinking Aston Villa is the third team that's going to come up with me. But anyway, the relegated teams are Birmingham City. That's interesting. And they're going down with Peterborough and Rotherham, which I should say that for the third straight season, I ended up finishing against a relegated side, and I did beat Peterborough 4-0. Let me see. Yeah, it won't. Let me just. Yeah, it won't. I don't know why this game does not show promotion playoffs. I don't know why. But yeah, it won't show it. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. But let's take a look at some of the stats here. Hold on a sec. Yeah. I have an OCD when it's about that. And Florian Andone actually went above Mason Cooper for the league top scoring title. Let's see. And I don't know why. Well, even though that he's on top, I'm going to say Mason Cooper is the Golden Boot, which I do think it went to Andone. Cooper, in my book, got the Golden Boot with 24 goals, and he got the top assist with 14 assists. Eliasson was only 2 below him. And Decker got 14 clean sheets. Lamanza with 12, combined 26 clean sheets for the season, which is awesome. Let's look at the FA Cup. Fofana was the leading goal scorer there with 17. Cooper 6 behind with 11. Malombi, Canapil, and Canate round out the top 5. Top assists went to both Fofana and Cooper with 5 apiece. Malombi, Canate, Michaels, and Canapil each had 4. And Lamanza was tied for the competition lead in clean sheets with 3 alongside Allison, Edison, and Guaita. Guaita, really? That's interesting. And let's look at the, come on, Carabao Cup. Vedekele, a name that I really haven't said a whole lot recently, but he ended up ripping up the competition in the Carabao Cup with 22 goals. He was miles ahead of second place Eliasson with 11 goals. Vedekele also got the top assist with 9 Eliasson once again finishing second with 8. Cooper finishing with 8 as well. Casper Dolberg for Southampton ended up getting 6 assists, which is interesting. Decker got 6 clean sheets, which is double that of the next closest, which is McCarthy from Southampton, which is 3. Probably a good reason why they made it to the final to begin with, so... But yeah, let's go back here because I do want to show the cup competitions. Let's start off with the Carabao Cup. As you can see, I end up beating Southampton 16-0 in the quarterfinals. Ended up knocking out Newcastle in the semis. Knocking out Blackburn in the quarters. Round of 16 beating West Ham. Third round beating Swansea City. Round 2 beating Bury. And first round beating Luton Town. And for the FA Cup, I'm continuing the trend of the same team winning both the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and I dispatched Manchester United in the last video. Of course, you guys saw me beat... You pretty much saw me play each one of these games in this FA Cup tournament. Only one you didn't get to see was Rochdale, which I was not going to have you guys watch that. That would have been boring as heck, but, yeah, that's it for the competitions. Let's look at transfer history here, Oh, I didn't even get to tell you this, which I can't believe I forgot about. I ended up signing 3 free agents at around the beginning of April. First one here is 56 rated Matthias Lemos from Uruguay. He looks like he's going to be something special. And I am going to be loaning him out next season, hopefully. Hopefully somebody will pick him up. Evangelos Dimitriou, the left back. He's 61 rated. Again, his acceleration is awesome. And he's another guy that I plan on sending out on loan. And Sam Grant. This is a guy that I've been looking at for quite a while. Even though he's only 55 rated... And those stats that they're showing him don't serve any justice because I think this guy has the potential to be really special too. And that's a big reason why I signed him, so... But yeah, other than those 3, everything else pretty much looks the same. Just scroll down here through all the transfers that I made throughout the season. Let's take a look at my objectives again. As you can see, I gained automatic promotion, and I won both domestic cups, so yeah, the board's gonna be pretty happy with me. Now let's see what's going on in the other English leagues. Let's go to the Premier League. Please, Manchester United, please do not win the Premier League. I do not want to have to play against you in the Community Shield. Oh, thank God, Chelsea won the Premier League, so I'll be playing against them in the Community Shield at the start of Season 4. Manchester United actually finished 6th. Newcastle finished in 8th. I would love if Newcastle finished 8th in real life, which I should say, at the time of recording this, I'm convinced hell has frozen over because not only have they signed Joelinton, but they also managed to sign Alan Saint-Maximin from Nice, as well as they have managed to bring in Jetro Willems from Eintracht Frankfurt, though the Willems deal was only a loan deal for the option to buy permanently at the end of the season, but Saint-Maximin actually came in from Nice for around the 20 million euro range. So, yeah, I'm very surprised that they were able to make that signing. And the teams that got relegated, West Ham got relegated, Huddersfield stay up. So I will be playing Huddersfield in the Premier League next season. And West Ham will be joined by Leeds United and Fulham in the Championship next season, so let's see who else I'm going to be playing. Yeah, everybody else is not really much of a surprise. Not that this really affects me, but let me see what happened in the other 2 leagues. Sheffield United bounced back up, Charlton Athletic bounced back up. And it's between QPR, MK Dons, Luton Town, and Portsmouth for a promotion spot. Relegated teams are Mansfield Town, Southend United, Doncaster, and Port Vale. In League 2, Crewe Alexandra. Wow, I was not expecting that. They only had 1 loss all season. Fair play to them. Crewe, Oldham Athletic, and Rochdale, the team that I beat in the round 3 of the FA Cup, all getting automatic promotion with Swindon Town, Gillingham, Wimbledon, and Northampton fighting it out for that 4th and final spot. So yeah, very interesting there. And last but not least, I'm gonna talk about the squad report, and the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna talk about who I plan to keep for next season, who I want to sell, and then I'm gonna do it once over again just to scroll down attributes. That way you guys can see how much my team has grown. But anyway, Maxime Luanza, this is a guy that I'm definitely gonna keep. Though eventually he's gonna be my backup goalkeeper because I do want to have Alexander Decker be my starting goalkeeper for the remainder of this career mode once he matches 83 rating and go higher, because I'm gonna keep giving Decker training for this season's over, but all of next season and probably the season after. So Gonzalez, he's definitely got keeping. 76 rating is a decent rating for a Premier League right back. Mahmoud Hamdi, 81 rated center back. He's gonna be definitely some guy. He's definitely gonna be a guy that I'm gonna keep. Bushiri, I do want to keep, but he's refusing a contract, so yeah, I'm either gonna sell him or do a swap deal for him. Ryan Haynes, I'm gonna keep him, but he's gonna end up being a backup because my priority for next season is gonna get a decent rated left back. And there's two 77 rated left backs that I'm looking at that I can get for pretty cheap, which I'm not going to talk about until they actually happen, if they do happen. But yeah, that's definitely going to be a priority next season. Hope Aziz, I'm planning on keeping, but if I get a decent offer for him, I may entertain that and sell him that way. And I do have a replacement or two in line for him too, in case that happens. Malombi, 82 rated. He's a guy that I'm definitely keeping. I'm not gonna sell him at any point. Same with Fofana. I don't care what happens. He is not gonna get sold. Now let's talk about this front three of Canopiel, Cooper, and Michaels. Now, you guys should know by now, Mason Cooper is staying on my team. I don't care if a team comes in and offers me $200 million. This guy is staying put. He is the hero of my career mode. He is not going anywhere. Canopiel and Michaels. Now, this is an interesting situation because they're both 86 and 85 rated, but I can get a heck of a lot of money for both of them. I'm expecting to get offers of at least $100 million for both of them, and that's seriously something that I'm seriously throwing around. And I'm more inclined to sell Brett Michaels than what I am with Canopiel, but if I end up selling Canopiel, so be it. If I end up selling Michaels, so be it. If I keep either or both, again, so be it. I'll just deal with it. And a part of me, I gotta level with you guys. One of the big reasons why I signed these two is because I know I'm kind of expecting to get big offers for them, and maybe if I get big offers for them, I can actually go out and buy somebody out on a transfer fee instead of having to go through the free agent market. So that is definitely going to be something that's definitely an avenue that I'm going to go down. Decker's grown by 7 this season. He's going to be another hero like Mason Cooper in this career mode, and like I said before, he's eventually going to be my starting goalkeeper for Newport County. Jay Baker, he's been very solid for me, but I do plan on sending him out on loan next year because he's not quite Premier League ready yet, especially at 69 rating. Anyes, I'm thinking about keeping him around. Hey there, Hanu. Even though he's 71 rated, I do plan on having him as a backup. Kanate is not going anywhere. Reagan Poole, not going anywhere. I plan on keeping him for the remainder of this career mode. Eliason, again, not going anywhere. He's been solid for me. Nedelev is actually requested to be transferred, and to be honest with you, I'm actually, even though I liked playing with him, he's been good. He's had 24 goals and 12 assists in 31 appearances. I am going to put him on a transfer list and hopefully get some money off of him. Scott Bennett, I'm going to let his deal run out. Same with Joe Day. Sam Grant, I'm going to have him out on loan. Same with Huntelaar. And a lot of the rest of these players, I'm just going to go ahead and send them out on loan. Falca, Horn, Schenkel, Newman, Lemos. Erickson, definitely I want to send out on loan. Alexander, I'm going to send out on loan. Same with Bailey. Hillman, I'm just going to let his contract expire next season. Lewis Collins, I'm letting his run out. Bournemouth is a definite no-sell. He's been fantastic. I kind of put him on the spot this season Because I've had him in as a center mid instead of a center back, but he's done beautifully for me in that position. And yeah, Bournemouth is not going anywhere. Newfield, I'm gonna end up having to sell him or do something with him because he's not gonna renew his contract. Forbes, I'm hopefully get a transfer in for him. If not, I'm not gonna get a whole lot of money for him, so I'm just gonna let his contract expire. Same with Dimitriou. Kuzyaev, this is an interesting case because he's been good for me, but if he's one of those like Aziz, if I get a decent offer for him, I'm looking quite possibly to entertain that deal. Butler, I'm planning on getting rid of him. Vedekele, he was my player of the season in Season 2 when they were in League 1, but if I can get any kind of money off him next season, I'm going to, even though I like the guy to bits. He's going to be 30 years of age. He's only going to go down in overall, and if I can get just a little bit more money off him, I will. Ledbetter, I'm going to let his contract run out. Marsh Brown, I'm going to have him transferred. Ethan Gibbs, I don't know how much longer. It seems like he's been on loan at Colchester for a long time, but he can stay there. Bliska's out on loan. I'm going to send him out on loan again next season. Fofana, I'm going to have him go out on loan again. Maya Bevan, honestly, I'm going to end up selling this guy. Martin, I'm going to send him out on loan. Honestly, I'm probably could send him out on loan again, but he's going to be 25 next year, and he's only going to be not even in the mid-60s, so I'm thinking about moving him on too. And that's pretty much it for who I want to keep and who I want to sell. And I'm just going to scroll down attributes real quick, let you guys take a look at them. You can pause them and to see what they look like as I go down. But yeah, this team, I'm really happy. Like I said, my main objective next season is to bring in a left back, but other than that, with my starting 11 and my bench, I think I have a very solid Premier League side. I really do. I'm very proud of the team that I'm able to build, especially since in the 3 seasons that I've played with Newport County, I have not spent a single penny worth of an actual transfer fee for any player. All the players that you see here either have been here since the very beginning, through the free agent market, through pre-contract signings, or through the youth academy. Not one player on this roster has come from an actual transfer fee, but hopefully things will change next season, and hopefully I'll get a decent budget in, and maybe I'll sell a few of my players to bring in a few more signings, but that just depends. I could either have a boring summer transfer window at the beginning of next season, or I can have a very exciting one. That just depends on what kind of offers I get. But we're getting close to the end here, which we are. And that's pretty much where I want to end this video. I'm almost at 20 minutes already. This is almost the same length of an actual gameplay video, which I apologize for talking you guys' ears off, but yeah, that's going to be it for Season 3, and I cannot wait to start Season 4. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from this game, because I do want to take a little bit of a vacation, and by vacation I mean go vacation. So, and you guys know how much I love playing that game, so I'm not sure when the first episode of Season 4 is going to come out, but hopefully it won't be too far into the future, and hopefully you guys will be here to watch it. So, thank you guys for watching this career mode. I'm having a blast with this. And hopefully I'll see you guys again in Season 4. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, see you guys again next time.